here's a Texas Music Road story from Wade Bowen. He drove us around just before a sold-out show at the Granada Theater in Dallas, Texas.
I didn't know any better. I thought you'd had to move to Nashville and try to get a record deal and make it that way. I thought that was the only way. And until I got into college and started following, actually Robert O'Keen was the one who kind of started me thinking, man, maybe you can actually get on the road a little bit. And then when Pat started doing it and Ingram started, it was kind of a new thing, but it was cool. I started a band in college just because I loved writing songs and wanted to do it so bad, never knowing that the road was going to be like it is now. I never imagined it. When I first started, my whole goal was to try to get the bar owners to like us, obviously, so they want to have you back. But I felt like the quickest way to do that was to try to develop friendships with other artists. If other artists liked you, that they'd want you on the show. That was my theory at the time, and little did I know that I would become lifelong friends with these guys. Once I got out of school and started getting on the road full time, I mean, I'd go months without going home much at all. I mean, I'd probably go home 3 or 4 days because I was single, I had an apartment, I was paying rent in Austin, but there was no point to go home, so I'd just play Saturday night somewhere and just stick around and hang with the bar owner and ask him if I could play on Tuesday night for $100 or something, you know? And I think all of us were doing that. And so we all developed these friendships with each other because we were all in the same boat. We all had to work hard to get anything, and we still do. And although we may have bigger crowds and more albums now, it's still the same theory when you go out on the road. It's still hard. It is very difficult to be away from everything and all your family, but really, really enjoy the road just as much as I ever did. And no matter what's going on in my life and what's going on the road, it's crazy to me how the moment I step on stage, it all goes away. And that's really, I mean, I'm not making it up. I mean, that's the truth. It all goes away. And for 2 hours, you get to feel like king of the world, and you get to be happy with what you're doing. That's where it all pays off. All your hard work is those couple hours that you get to spend on the stage every night. All of us feel that way about the road, and that's why so many of us down here do that and do it so much. I mean, you're talking about guys that play an average of 150 to 200 shows a year. It's just a way of life for us. Well, it's a little bit out of necessity, but it's more out of just enjoying it that much, and that's your job, and you love to do it and go out and have a blast with it. I think that's the one thing that we all have in common, no matter what kind of music we play. That's the one thing that brings us together. And I think music needs it right now, more than ever. I think music needs that. I think they need people that play music for the right reasons.